After downloading the project and doing the npm install, the next thing you want to do is create a .env file, because we'll be setting a few environmental variables using the .env tool. First one will be username, and set it equal to some string with a name, in my case Scott, and this shows up in the header of the application. And the next one that you want to create is the Mongo URI, which would be the connection string to your MongoDB database. For security reasons, I'm not showing the actual string that I use in my application. Feel free to use whatever MongoDB database tool based on your preference. A really popular tool I would suggest is the MongoDB Atlas. Once you've created these environmental variables, inside of the NextJS.config file, we will set the username to this username in lowercase and the MongoDB URI to MongoDB lowercase. And inside of the Mongoose file, this is where we use that environmental variable to actually connect to our database credentials. Now that we have this out of the way, we can close these files for the moment. And we'll open up our terminal. And to install Cypress, we'll do npm install. And since I've already installed these modules on my end, I will not actually run the command. So this is just here for your reference. And the next thing to do is open up the eslint file. And inside of instance, we will add in our Cypress eslint plugin. And we'll save that. Now that we've added the plugin to our eslint configuration, the next thing we want to do is open up our package.json and add a script that will allow us to run Cypress. So we'll call this script cy open. This will allow us to run Cypress. We won't go over it in this tutorial, but you can also do another command, cy.run, we'll call it. And this will allow you to run Cypress headless, meaning it runs without actually opening up a browser that you would visually see. Now that we have all of our Cypress tools installed, we can test that it actually works by running our cy open command. And what you see is a window pop up, and because it's our first time running Cypress, you get this information here, and it's letting you know that it's added some specific folders related to Cypress to your project, and it has created a integration folder and examples that allow you to see some of the ways you can write your Cypress code. So you just simply click OK, I got it. And then if you want to run any of these example files, you just click on the specific spec file that you want to run, and it will open up the Chrome browser as the default browser, and we'll run the test. I'll go ahead and kill this, as it's not necessary to view all of this in this tutorial. You can do that on your own. And I'll just kill the Cypress tool. In case you start writing Cypress code and you're finding that your editor is not providing IntelliSense like you want, and this is specific to VS Code, what we can do is create a jsconfig.json file and include the following code. So in review, we installed the Cypress tool and also the Cypress eslint plugin. We added a script to run the Cypress program, and we made sure that it would in fact run by running our command, and we ran one of the example spec files.